One of the benefits to a spring-engaged fan clutch that was discussed earlier in this chapter is that the fan clutch is considered fail-safe. This refers to the fact that, unlike an air-engaged fan clutch, if you lose your air pressure, the fan clutch fails in the engaged position. In the older air-engaged fan clutch, when you lost air pressure, the fan clutch failed in the off position. Because of this, the air-engaged fan clutches were designed with a come-home feature. You could manually bolt the friction plate to the pulley, thereby manually locking up the fan clutch. The fan clutch would operate fully locked up until the driver could return to the home terminal, where the fan clutch could be repaired or replaced. When the OEM switched from air-engaged to spring-engaged, they eliminated the come-home feature. Presumably, because the fan clutch already fails in the engaged position when you lose your air supply. However, the term fail-safe only refers to what happens when you lose your air pressure. What happens to the fan clutch when you lose your friction material? All friction material will eventually wear to the point where it can no longer engage the fan clutch. This may happen naturally due to normal wear, or this may happen prematurely due to some fault in the fan clutch. Either way, when you lose your friction material, you fail in the off position, and there is no longer a manual come-home feature designed into the fan clutch. For this reason, the industry has asked kitmasters to reincorporate a manual lockup feature in the fan clutch. Kitmasters did the industry one better, and we invented Auto-Lock. Auto-Lock is a system designed into our Gold Top rebuild kit and Gold Top remanufactured fan clutches that will automatically engage the fan clutch when the friction material is worn near the end of its life. As the friction material wears, the fan plate moves deeper into the body of the Gold Top assembly. Eventually, it will move far enough to come into contact with the internal Auto-Lock seal. When this happens, the surface area of the internal air chamber is reduced to a point that the clutch will not accept enough air pressure to overcome the spring that is engaging the fan clutch. Without enough air pressure to hold the spring back, the fan clutch remains engaged. In short, when the friction material nears the end of its life, the fan clutch becomes fully engaged and stays fully engaged. The driver may return to the home shop at their own convenience to have the fan clutch replaced at their own controlled cost by their own trusted labor. No tow bills, no out-of-town shop rates, no unapproved parts installed, and most importantly, no downtime. Auto-Lock is the patented come-home feature designed exclusively for the Gold Top rebuild kit and Gold Top remanufactured fan clutch.